State, Oakland, California, the home of the Warriors as they prepare for an Eastern Conference opponent right here. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. The Bulls are in the midst of a road trip going into this one. Looking at where they've been, guys, where they're headed right now, hard to say exactly considering they have not played that well.
Yeah, and guys, it's difficult with the job that's ahead of them. Anytime a team gets into a funk like the one they're in, getting out of it is really difficult. They seem to be a little bit scattered to me here of late, and I like to see them just come up with a definite plan and stick to that script.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. And down low, it's Markkanen and Carter. Dunn and Levine are the guard set. And it's Hutchinson in at the 3. The season now starting to take shape, Brent. We have a better idea of who the real championship contenders might be.
There seem to be a lot of familiar faces, Kevin.
I agree.
Yeah, always.
But that's okay. I like that.
Yeah, I do too, because in the beginning of the year, we have to do those radio shows and make predictions. Some of our predictions are coming true, yes. Thank goodness.
I know. We look smart, don't we?
Or I don't know about that.
You know, you look smart. I don't. You look smart. There's Green with the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Yeah, and some of that loss was due to a lack of hustle, especially on the defensive end.
And there are games where an opponent gets aggressive. You got to raise your level of play. They failed to do that in this one.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Carter outside. And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Dunn. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
Ball movement was critical in this game. It did not stick with any one player, so his passing was on point, and he really picked apart the defense.
The Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Looney kicks to Thompson. Passes it to Durant. Golden State moving the ball around. Over Dunn, and there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Durant.
Well, it's amazing that Steph can shoot where he shoots from, and the ball still looks like it's a soft finish around the rim.
Now, here's Dunn. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Hutchison. Good on the three-point shot. Hutchinson's got his first 3 points of the game. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. Stolen by Markkanen. Carter outside. Dunn against Curry. Dunn kicks to Markkanen. Pass to Hutchison. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Durant. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Those are the types of looks that you got to finish deep in the paint and limited defensive effort.
Takes the 3. No good that time, so the Bulls will take it the other way. And there's the call on Curry. That's foul number 2 for him.
There are times where you have to play with a little bit more caution. That's already his second foul in the first quarter.
The Warriors making a switch here. Livingston's checked in. Dunn outside. Here's Carter. No good. That would have tied it.
Now, this is a quarter that he would love to forget as soon as possible. Not getting anything to go.
Chicago trailing here. Outside, Levine. And that one hits back iron. Thompson against Levine. Thompson passes to Livingston. Kicks to Durant. Fires it up. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. Bulls trail by 4. Done outside. Stolen by Thompson. And it's the Warriors on the break. Livingston is running. Outside Durant. Inside. Thompson finds Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Green, and it's Golden State with another.
Now, Draymond's energy, guess what? It's here. It's in the game right now, and he's attacking.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. Klay Thompson came into this NBA with a well-earned reputation as a shooter, Brent, but did you ever think he'd become such a potent defender?
Well, I think it's something that he's worked very hard on, and his ability to cross-match. In the early part of his career, you know, Klay Thompson had to take the better scoring of the guards on those nights. It's shifted back, and Klay Thompson is a more well-rounded understanding not only of what he can do defensively, but more of what the opponents that he faces on a nightly basis are trying to do against him.
Why don't we now look at the league's highest scoring teams? The real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. In third, the Warriors.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Coach Steve Kerr. He said if they want to go up 2-0 in the season series tonight, they have to be just as sharp as they were the first meeting. He said we can't get sloppy and expect to win. We have to be careful with our shots and take care of the ball. We'll see if they can execute just as well this second time. Kevin, back to you.
As always, DA, appreciate the good work. So, guys, they want to see their shooting percentage high up there immediately.
Yeah, it doesn't mean you're just hoping a few guys get hot. It means a commitment to finding good shots.
Well, they're very driven offensively as a team, so you don't have to worry about guys getting too lazy out there. They're just going to keep working and finding those open opportunities.
And that one drops. Durant's got his second basket of the night.
Well, at his height and with that release, Durant couldn't care less, really, who's on him.
Hutchison passes to Levine. From outside, off the mark. Warriors leading by 4. And Durant, here we go. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Right now he is locked in. He's getting great shots, and he's burning the D in a variety of ways.
You know, Greg, you hear that since Kevin Durant moved to the Bay Area, he's wasted no time making connections and investments in Silicon Valley.
It's interesting. He's reined in his endorsements by over half, but he's so inquisitive. I think meeting these tech luminaries and learning from them was part of the allure of the Golden State.
And trying to defend the Warriors. All that motion. Brett, how tough is that to defend?
Well, it kills you, Kevin, because it's not like you know if you give up an open shot, it's going to go in. That happens with most of the NBA. It's the fact that maybe you're 2 feet away or 6 inches away from getting a steal, and that play costs you, and it just keeps coming at you for 48 minutes. Those devastating shooters, all of that movement, really tough to guard, and everybody in the league's having their troubles with it.
Down low, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Well, 6'7", Sean Livingston still can get up there and rock the rim.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 9 points. It's stolen by Livingston. Durant in the corner. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. 9 points for Kevin Durant.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Outside, Levine. Back to Dunn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They need this. And it's Looney with the rebound.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt. And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
And if you check out the strategy, you can see already the plays that they're calling. Feels like they found a weakness or two in the defense.
Chicago calls timeout. In recent seasons, Draymond Green's three-point percentage has tailed off a bit. Brent, is that a cause for concern?
It'd be a cause for concern if the three other guys around him weren't burying threes the way that they do. So not too much. Draymond Green does so much more on the floor that making threes are pretty much a cherry on top of all the defensive things that he does to disrupt, all the playmaking things he does to get guys involved. So he's a very unique player.
Here's Levine from 16 feet away. He cans it. Warriors leading by 12. Livingston kicks to Jerebko. Thompson in the corner. An easy 2 points on the layup. Thompson's got 7.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Levine looking around. Good. Levine's got his second basket. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Iguodala kicks to Livingston. Thompson in the corner. Jacks up a 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
Yeah, and they were just shaky at times when it mattered most in that game, and it cost them.
Yeah, Greg, I think you're right there. At major turning points, they'd miss a series of shots, they'd make some mistakes, and it led to the wipeout.
And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
And a moment here to look at some of the stats for Green. He's averaging about 7 points a game, 7 assists, and 8 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
Something in the coach's playbook here where the schemes fire on all cylinders. When he is in the game, a great conduit for them offensively. He knows where everyone is at all times.
Livingston with it. The pass to Jerebko. Now the dish to Thompson. Again, the miss by Thompson.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Harrison and the Bulls tack on 2 more. Warriors leading by 10. Thompson outside. He kicks to Green. Three-pointer on the way. He's off on that one. And it's Chicago the other way. Levine up top. He's covered by Thompson. Levine passes to Blakeney. Thompson against Levine. Over Thompson. Levine can't hit. And it's the Warriors' ball. It's a 10-point game. Jerebko dishes to Iguodala. And it's Iguodala with the jam.
Aggressive coming out of the gate here, guys. Wow.
And already the lead is significant. Excellent play on both ends.
Here's Blakeney. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And Levine, here we go. Over in the corner, Portis. High post Lopez. It's stolen by Green. Here's Livingston. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Livingston's got his second bucket of the night.
Great form on the Livingston jump shot there. He knows he's got the green light in the mid-range.
Here's Harrison. He's covered by Livingston. Trying to get open is Lopez. Blakeney misses.
The defensive reaction time, it was just immediate on that one.
You know, sometimes the most important part of that is the angle that the defender chooses. That time he chose wisely.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Harrison scanning the floor. It's stolen by Livingston. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Can't sneak the ball around the long arms of Livingston. He clogs up the passing lanes well.
Bulls trailed by 19. 27 seconds left to play here in the first. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Warriors. McKinney's checked in, and Quinn Cook subbed in for Shaun Livingston. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Arcidiacono's checked in. On defense, Golden State. Pass to Portis. Lock at 6. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Passes it to Cook. The 3. That shot misses. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. The Warriors on top, up 19. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Robin Lopez talks about the importance of being the anchor on the defensive end.
That's something I relish. It's something unique. It's something to take pride in, that you have all your teammates back on the defensive end, and when it gets down to it, you're kind of that last line of defense. And obviously, defense is a team-oriented ideal, but there's something fun about that. I think there's something competitive about that.
And Greg, that's why his teammates love him.
Absolutely. You can tell Lopez really wants to make an impact on defense on every possession.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance here from the Warriors so far.
Through that first one, they've turned this thing into a track meet.
Love the pace they're playing with. Anytime you can get your offense going without the defense setting up, you've got a huge advantage.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And Golden State looking at who they've got. They've got Iguodala, Cook out there with Curry. Then there's Jerebko, and it's McKinney in at the 4. Here's Blakeney, following the basket by Stephen Curry, and the basket by Blakeney.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Well, he's also crafty with how he approaches it. Right there, he uses just the right move to lay it in.
Here is Cook. 8 points his last outing. Shoots over Portis, and another basket for Golden State. The Warriors' Steve Kerr, the fastest coach in major American sports history to 250 wins. Brent, he gave all the credit to his players. But you talk about what makes him special.
Well, I think Steve just really timed it right in terms of when it was he was going to approach the next phase of his life, waiting for his children to be in a good place, waiting for him mentally to be in a spot where he was going to take over a talented team and put his imprint on it. His experience in Phoenix in the front office, teaching him about what it takes to move players around and make trades. Just a proper approach and the proper timing for Steve to take over a basketball club, and then to bring all of what he learned from Greg Popovich and Phil Jackson to the table, along with a lot of his own. And I think Steve thought long and hard and prepared himself on a lot of levels about what the job was going to be for him. We've seen that play out rather nicely in the last few years.
Kevon Looney is checked in for Golden State. Durant comes in for Quinn Cook.
One shot.
And that one misses. One of the best NBA athletes of his era, Andre Iguodala, and still you could make the case, Brent, it's his intelligence that's his strongest attribute.
Yeah, most of the time the comments from Steve Kerr or Ron Adams, the defensive guru on the coaching staff, talk about how Andre Iguodala is a coach on the floor. So he's been a great mentor for Klay Thompson and some of the younger players who are coming up and coming along with the Warriors, to talk to them about how he thinks, what he sees, and what he does. Big reason why the Warriors have won multiple titles.
Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Chicago. Dunn comes in for Harrison. Now here's Durant. He picked up 24 points in their last one against New York.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around, just his effort level was off the charts.
Chicago calls timeout. Brent, last season the league cut back on timeouts. Are you hearing any other ideas of how to reduce the duration of some of these games?
There's also the idea last year where they put it into place where right after the second quarter ended, they put you on a 15-minute clock in between halftime.
It started immediately.
And I thought that that was ideal. So if you're at a game and you get to see the dog jumping through the hula hoop.
Which you love.
I love it.
I know.
It's only going to last the 7 or 8 minutes before the teams come back out. And I thought last year that helped the game speed along. And I think they sped up last year, if I'm not wrong, Kevin, by about 3 minutes time.
I'm glad when you go out there and balance the dishes on your head. That's always been so fun to watch.
There's only one red panda, Kevin.
I know. And we've watched a pretty interesting season unfolding in the Western Conference, guys. Let's check out the standings here. You look at the Nuggets. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there in that #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And, of course, Golden State, a game and a half out.
And seeing where the Warriors are, a lot to live up to this season. And really, they have come through. It can be hard on a team when the expectations are that high, trust me. But it has not bothered them one bit.
Well, as high as those expectations were, they've only gotten higher as the season has gone along. They look poised to make a serious run at the trophy come playoff time.
Good, and Curry gets the assist. 13 points for Kevin Durant.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Iguodala against Dunn. Arcidiacono kicks to Carter. Shot clock at 6. Arcidiacono, the pass to Dunn over Iguodala. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Love how Dunn keeps his composure when the pressure is on. Just not rushing anything. Draining the last second shot and just devastating the D.
Now here's Iguodala. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Durant against Markkanen. Fade away. Misses off the left iron.
And listen, you can't design a play any better to get a look that good. Just couldn't knock it down.
The best players know that is going to happen, and you just can't let it get into your head. That's a shot that you want to take.
Curry kicks to McKinney. Durant, the pass to McKinney. Trying to find Curry. He's got it now. Missed inside.
And that's just good offense. Surprised he blew that one, and the defense is too.
Pass to Arcidiacono. Now here is Carter. He's covered by Iguodala. And that one's good. Arcidiacono. Arcidiacono's got his second basket of the game. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn.
And let's take a look at Steph Curry's numbers. Over the last month, he has been spectacular, averaging about 27 points per, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And he's a threat to go off in any game from anywhere.
I love it when guys tap back into that gift. All these guys at some point were that kind of player in their career. Fun to see it show up here.
Here's Dunn. 8 points for him. Now the pass to Arcidiacono. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Yeah, it's a disappointing sequence of plays. Absolutely inexcusable turning the ball over like that.
Warriors leading by 17. Iguodala kicks to McKinney. The feed to Durant. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Well, this might be a KD special here. Everything dropping early here, and the defenders already slouching.
Durant against Markkanen. Back to Dunn. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Dunn's got 10 points.
Now you could just tell in his gait and in the look on his face, he's in a great rhythm after a terrific first quarter. He is feeling it here in the second.
Now here's Iguodala. Kicks to Durant. Lets it fly. Great look there, but off target.
You can't afford to let guys get comfortable there. The defense somehow avoided that shot from going in.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
And here is Curry after the 3-pointer from Lauri Markkanen. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That is his first foul of the game. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And a change for the Bulls. Levine's checked in. Chicago on defense. They trail by 14. Durant, the pass to McKinney. And Curry has it in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 4 rebounds in this game. Markkanen with it, guarded now by Durant. Here's Hutchison. Thompson with the rebound.
And forcing the miss there. He just knows how to pressure you defensively.
You hear a lot about rim protection. This is a good example of how valuable it can be.
Now here's Thompson. 7 points in the game, and he gets the bucket. He's got 9.
Take a snapshot of that. That was picture perfect from Klay.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up toward the Chicago Bulls. It's a 16-point game. Markkanen kicks to Carter. Pass to Hutchison. Here's Dunn. That 3 off the mark. The Warriors have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. Durant for 3. The shot, no good. And it's Chicago the other way. To the paint, picked off in midair. They push it up 4 on 3. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Durant's got 20.
KD defines efficient catch and shoot players. Perfectly timed there. Great rhythm off the pass.
Carter dishes to Levine. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Thompson. Curry wide open. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Dunn. And again, Chicago, no good. Warriors leading by 18. Got that one up quick. That's now 22 points for Kevin Durant.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Passes to Levine. He kicks it to Markkanen. Stolen by Durant. Pass to Looney. Banked in off the glass. Looney's got his first bucket in this one.
And where's the fight defensively? I mean, you know you need stops to stop the bleeding.
Yeah, down by double digits, failing to shut down the lane. It has been a rough night.
Now here's Levine. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Portland.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Thompson against Levine. The pass to Durant. Stolen by Markkanen. Levine wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Levine's got 9.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track. Zach LaVine, a high riser, the two-time dunk contest champ, making his return from that ACL surgery. He can be an explosive scorer.
Here's Dunn, following the basket by Stephen Curry. Markkanen kicks to Carter. Hutchison passes to Carter. Bulls moving the ball around. LaVine with it. He's covered by Thompson. And there's LaVine on the assist from Dunn. 12 points for Zach LaVine. And from everything you hear, LaVine is a big-time gym rat, Greg.
Yeah, you know, I think he's very dedicated to reaching his full potential. And with his shooting and athleticism, I think he's a great fit in today's game in terms of offense. Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Now, here's Markkanen. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Trailblazers in Portland, and the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Sunday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Tuesday, they'll be taking on Paul Millsap and the Denver Nuggets.
And you know, for that Pelicans game, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Now, here's Thompson. 43 points out last game. 4 on the clock. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Well, whether it's from the three-point line or the top of the key, it's repeatable from Klay Thompson. Beautiful jumper.
Dunn kicks to Markkanen. Carter with it. Looney on him. Outside, LaVine. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Two shots. Last on the first.
Free throw good, LaVine. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 55 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Cook kicks to Thompson. Green passes to Thompson. And it's good. 2 points. Thompson's got 16 points.
And Klay can be a matchup problem at the 2-guard spot with that kind of size. He can score over the top of defenders on the interior.
Here's Blakeney. He's covered by Thompson. It's stolen by Green. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. A quick shot there, and it's off target. Bulls trail by 21. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Blakeney misses.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Here's Livingston. He has 6. Kicks it to Thompson. Fades. The shot missing.
You get a feeling that he made that much more difficult than he had to. No reason why he had to fade away on that jumper.
And through 1/2, it hasn't even been close. The Warriors on top, running away with it. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Draymond. Of course, not unusual to see you going up against bigger players. So how do you take advantage of that offensively?
I mean, you just got to take advantage of mismatches. You know, most of the time there's a big guy on me. If not, there's usually somebody trying to switch off. You know, I just got to know when to pop and just take advantage of the mismatches.
You've done just that in the first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports, the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Boy, we have a lot to discuss. A tremendous start for Kevin Durant. He ended up with 22 points and 1 steal. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, KD owned the first half, but we suspected that might happen. He's had everything he's needed to be great for a long time. But that first championship, it just gave him more confidence to the best player possibly on the planet.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Chicago?
Well, they gave up too many good looks. You look at the field goal percentage against them, this tells the whole story. Not enough activity defensively, not enough disruption, Ernie. Like Kenny disrupts me all the time, not enough disruption.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And I love the game plan in that first half. They really valued each possession.
Efficient so far with the shots that he's taken. His contributions have been fantastic.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And tipping off the second half, here's Jim Boylan's 5. Dunn and Levine are the guard set. And down low, it's Markkanen and Carter. And it's Hutchinson in at the small forward position. So it's the Warriors now. Lauri Markkanen unable to get his last shot to go. And Thompson gets it to go.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
And you could try to key in on him, but that's tough. They run plays that routinely give him makeable looks.
Here's Dunn after the made shot from Klay Thompson. Dunn passes to Carter. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Carter's got 6.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Curry against Dunn. Thompson right side. 6 to shoot. Over Levine. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, we love when players get hot, and Thompson right now is just feeling it.
And here's Carter. He has 6. Left side, Levine. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine. Well, every team goes into the draft looking for finishers like these. Here are the most efficient scorers among this year's rookie class. Wendell Carter, 3rd.
He's scoring and finishing at a very high level. I mean, playing within himself offensively and being very discerning with his shot selection.
Now here's Curry. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. The 15-footer. Rebound by the Bulls. Carter's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Markkanen kicks to Dunn. On the wing, Levine. Shoots it. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Curry finds Green. Thompson with it. Over Levine. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. 22 points for Klay Thompson.
Yeah, 3 of 4 to start this half. Offensively, they've been great.
Curry against Dunn. And good that time.
And it's awesome to see Dunn works in his effective mid-range jumper. So sharp, so accurate.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Stolen by Carter.
That's a bad miscue, but I think they've done a really good job keeping control of the ball throughout the game.
Good. 18 points for Zach LaVine.
You can't be frustrated at him tonight. He's doing his job. Like to see his guys step up a little more.
Here's Curry with the three. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Chris Dunn taken 5th overall back in 2016. Didn't break through in his rookie season with the Wolves. He's getting more opportunity here in Chicago.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good. And Greg, you look at Dunn. It can take longer for point guards to develop in the NBA.
A great point. It's the most cerebral position in our game. Learning how to run an NBA offense is a challenge. Good news, though, is he's putting in the work necessary to figure it out and progressing nicely.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Golden State. And Chicago also making a switch. Arcidiacono's checked in. On defense, Golden State. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead.
And defensively, moving his feet there, staying right on top of the shooter.
Some defenses are okay with giving up the mid-range shot. In this case, they contested.
Now, here's Markkanen. Following the shot by Kevin Durant. Levine passes to Hutchison. He kicks it to Markkanen. Offensive rebound. And there's the call on Curry. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Pass to Hutchison. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Carter, the pass to Hutchison. 5 to shoot. Over Green. And the basket by Hutchison. Hutchison's got 5 now.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
To the middle. Here's Looney. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And the floor vision from Curry right there, setting up his teammates, sharing the ball.
Here's Arcidiacono. Yes, that goes in. He has 6.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
Outside Curry. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And lots of credit for the team around him. They're picking up the slack here tonight. He just can't buy a bucket right now.
Here's Hutchison, defended by Durant. On the wing, Levine. Over Iguodala. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Warriors leading by 18. Looney kicks to Curry. Looney passes to Green. Left side Durant. Outside Curry. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, that's one of the game's greatest three-point shooters, so don't be shocked.
Now, here's Markkanen. Some good scoring numbers for him right now, averaging 17 points a game.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Here's Curry. 9 points in the game so far. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket. So many modern offenses no longer rely on a point guard to initiate the play. Tell us a little bit more. Walk us through that process.
I think a lot of teams, Kevin, are getting more towards motion offenses, almost playing in a secondary break where you've either coming off a score, you're coming down the floor, the point guard gets off the ball, and with all the players moving around and with the multifaceted skill set of your small forward and your power forward who's now playing at the point, distributing the ball, setting screens, DHO. Because of that skill set, you don't really have the heavy reliance on point guard domination with the basketball, setting up every play, and being the only playmaker on the floor. Now you have 3 and sometimes 4 getting that job done.
Warriors leading by 23. Iguodala outside. Looney passes to Curry. Green up on top. No one near him. That shot missing. Chicago has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Here's Hutchison. 5 points in the game. Carter left side. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. For Chicago, they have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
2 shots.
No good on that one. And some changes here for the Warriors. Jerebko's checked in for Looney. Livingston comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Cook subbed in for Curry. And the second free throw, good. Here is Cook. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Jerebko, the pass to Cook. Now, here's Portis. Defended by Jerebko. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
Playing with lots of energy here, trying to cause turnovers.
Yeah, even though he doesn't come up with the steal, that kind of deflection will disrupt the rhythm of this offensive possession.
Chicago making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. Outside Portis. Here's Arcidiacono. He's got 6. That one goes. Count it. Arcidiacono's got 4 this quarter.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
For 3, Durant. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Livingston's got his 3rd assist on the night. Well, Chicago's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Arcidiacono kicks to Blakeney. He dishes it to Lopez. Here's Blakeney, defended by Jerebko. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
The Bulls have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight.
One shot.
And it's Cook with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Passes it to Durant. Now Livingston. He's got 6. They kick it out to Green. 5 on the clock. Shot on the wing. Livingston, no luck. Bulls trail by 20. And Robin Lopez, one of those dirty work type of big men, rebounding, defending, a lot of grit, setting screens. He does it all.
Yeah, unselfish. He does know his role. It just makes things easier for his teammates. Has his quirks, but has proven to be a great teammate.
Warriors leading by 17. Pass to Durant. Back to Livingston. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Shaun Livingston has had such a remarkable comeback career and one of the more unique players in the league. At 6'7", plays really a true point guard position, but very rarely do you ever see Shaun Livingston getting away from shots on the floor where he knows he can be devastating. 10 to 12 feet, back to the basket, up over the top of guys. Just a really unique set of skills from Shaun Livingston.
And the first one at the line is good. And Livingston, not really a three-point shooter, but Brent, he does so many other things to help you win.
Yeah, really doesn't get up into guys physically, but is out there with his smarts defensively to be versatile, to be able to switch. I love when Shaun has a little bit of a launch pad on offense to get to the rim and get up and throw down some dunks. Just such a steadying force coming off the bench for the Warriors in the past few seasons.
Bulls trail by 19. Archie Diacono kicks to Harrison. Here's Blakeney. He's got 8. The pass to Harrison from beyond the arc. The rebound by Cook.
And a really smart defender there. He just reads the play, wastes no time trying to blow it up.
And what I like best is that he does it completely under control. Really gives the shooter nowhere to turn to. Artful passing on that play, showing a real desire to set up the teammate.
Here's Blakeney, guarded by Green. That one, no good. The Warriors go the other way with it. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Here's Lopez, following the basket by Draymond Green. Here's Blakeney, defended by Jerebko. Count it, good.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Here is Cook. Pass to McKinney. And it's sent back by Lopez. Outside Portis. Here's Blakeney. 8 points for him. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for Livingston, averaging about 4 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And it's been a bit of a struggle for him. I mean, he can get down on himself at times. He's just got to keep working, and I think things will turn around.
This is where your character can be tested, his will to fight through this kind of adversity, but I think he's got a good chance.
The first free throw is good, and the Warriors making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Good on both.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Jerebko with it, Markkanen on him. And Thompson gets it to go.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Portis, the pass to Dunn. Markkanen kicks to Portis. Here's Blakeney. 10 points for him. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Green.
Well, he's gotten shots up, but they're not finding the rim. His squad's suffering because of it right now. A bit out of rhythm.
Thompson right side. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn. The deep three from Thompson. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And that's now 30 points for Klay Thompson.
Wow, from way downtown, Thompson's ready to shoot. His confidence right now through the roof.
Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the Golden State Warriors. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Thompson is out there with Jerebko. Then there's Livingston. Then there's Draymond Green. And it's Cook in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Thompson's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Warriors. Passes it to Markkanen. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Right side, Portis. Over Jerebko. Nice shot by Portis. And it's Cook with the ball for Golden State. Pass to Thompson. And it's Golden State with another.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, when your opponent's down and frustrated, this is when you can turn it up.
Now, here's Dunn. Portis kicks to Blakeney. Clock at 6. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And it goes on Draymond Green. About a quarter of the players in the NBA were born outside the USA. Brent, could that percentage swell to half within a couple decades?
I don't think we're ever going to get that far with foreign-born players, but it's exciting to see all the representation around the league. We've certainly had some standouts, and I'm a little bit sad that this year might be the last year we see one of the most incredible players, if not the best European player the league's ever seen in Dirk Nowitzki, probably retiring in Dallas after the year.
Jordan Bell's checked in for Draymond Green. Felicio's checked in for the Bulls. Wayne Selden comes in for Dunn. So we can't get either to fall.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawing some fouls.
And getting a hand in the shooter's face, locking down that in-between area.
Just taking on the challenge on every possession. I love defenders who give nothing away.
Harrison connects from three-point range. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Livingston dishes to Cook, kicks to Bell. Thompson looking for an opening. And there's the pass to Jerebko. Here is Cook to the middle. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Knocks it loose. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And the Warriors with some changes. Kevon Looney is checked in for Jordan Bell. Iguodala comes in for Sean Livingston. And it's Stephen Curry in for Cook. Chicago also making some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Felicio. And Levine subbed in for Selden. Pass to Harrison. Here's Blakeney. He's covered by Thompson. 6 to shoot. Back to Harrison. But they get it back. Carter, the pass to Blakeney. Passes to Harrison. Back to Portis. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Looney's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Iguodala. That one wide left. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Blakeney kicks to Harrison. Hits it from 3-point range. Harrison's got 9 points here in the second half. Warriors leading by 21. Curry passes to Uretko. Here's Looney, defended by Portis. And here's Iguodala outside. And again, no good by Golden State.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Carter, the pass to Portis. Harrison kicks to Portis. Here's Blakeney. That's good on the jump shot. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Yeah, it's a good time to talk things over. Try to stop what's been a brutal run.
Yeah, he's got to use every device at his disposal at this point, and I think he wants to give other guys a breather right now.
Durant's checked in for Golden State. Warriors leading by 19 points. Curry finds Durant. Here's Looney. Iguodala outside. They could use a bucket. Drills the three-pointer.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Yeah, and then the fear sets in that you're going to create driving lanes that could lead to easy buckets. This is not an easy fix.
And there's the call on Curry. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's number 4. Definitely something to keep track of as we move forward.
Carter kicks to Levine over Thompson, and it's Levine that time on the assist from Carter. Carter's got his 7th assist here tonight. Curry with the bounce pass. Pass to Thompson. Shoots a fader. No good off the back of the rim. Bulls trail by 20. Carter, the pass to Portis. Here's Levine. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Tough to fault him for the struggles of the team so far. He has been solid. It's the rest of the guys that need to come along for the ride.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, Levine. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. They lead by 17. Durant against Portis. Durant feeling it out a bit. Fires at the elbow. It's rebounded by Portis. And the Bulls with possession. They're on a 15-5 run here. Levine finds Portis. Back to Levine. Clock at 6. And Thompson sends it back.
Well, Clay is a very good positional and on-ball defender, but him getting to a block shot like that, that's impressive.
Warriors leading by 15. He kicks to Durant. Shoots over Portis, and Durant gets it to go. Durant's got 27 points.
Well, that's a smart shot by KD. Sizes up the D and then just cashes in.
The pass to Portis. Back to Levine. He's looking for Portis and finds him. Basket counts. Portis has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, he's like a carpenter out there. Great floor awareness. Zipping the ball over to his teammates with ease.
Curry dishes to Durant. Over Carter. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
You can see how clued in the defense is to take away those mid-range shots and challenge. Solid at getting a hand up in the face of the scorers.
Here's Harrison. That's good. And it's Levine with the assist.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Curry kicks to Iguodala. Back to Curry from deep three-point range. Another three for Golden State.
Got to do your best to make Steph put the ball on the floor. I know he can still do that, but catch and shoot is just deadly.
Here's Harrison, guarded by Curry. To the paint, here's Levine. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Levine's got 11 in the second half. Warriors leading by 14. Curry kicks to Iguodala. Back to Curry. And Curry with the stuff.
Good anticipation there from Iguodala, who is a very good passer.
Chicago's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Carter, makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in, and the Bulls making a change also. Arcidiacono's checked in. Thompson inside, guarded by Levine, stolen by Carter. Outside, Levine. Pass to Arcidiacono. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Curry kicks to Green. Feeds to Durant. And stolen by Portis. Lets a floater go. It's rebounded by Golden State. Curry way outside. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 9 rebounds now tonight. It's stolen by Green. Dishes it to Curry. Durant in the corner. Shot clock at 5. No coverage that time. That's 12 points for Draymond Green.
Now he's put on a shooting display here in the second half. He really seems to be in a great groove right now.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Well, Kevin Durant, he cares. He cares about winning. He cares about his teammates. He cares about how they go about their business, and he puts the work in. So since leaving OKC and all the criticism and all the outside chatter, Kevin Durant has been the best player on the best team in the biggest moments, winning 2 Finals MVPs.
Chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Klay Thompson.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jim Boylan was going over with his team. He told them flat out, we are turning the ball over too much, guys. We can't keep making the hero ball play. Slow it down, run the offense, and make the safe pass. Back to you, Kevin.
And for Durant, Brent, to absorb so much animosity, especially in Oklahoma City, it really pained him.
Well, of course you don't like it when people are talking negatively about you, but the one thing about going to Golden State and being around that environment, I think Kevin Durant felt safe around the construct and culture of what the Warriors were about. And then for Kevin, obviously, the best thing to do is go out and play and let your play do the talking. He's certainly done that, and he's done it loudly.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Levine nails both of them. Here's Thompson. Done against Curry. Kicks it to Durant. And Durant gets double teamed. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Curry with it. It's Durant on the wing.
Yeah, life's not fair, right, Kevin? I mean, that is unfair. You do everything you can to contest Durant's shot, and it turns up to be an up fake instead.
And he makes the first.
How about the charisma of KD that time? Teammates loving what he's bringing to the table here tonight.
So he gets them both.
Such a big bonus to have a big guy that can step up to the free throw line and knock down shots. So many guys struggle from there.
Levine kicks to Portis. Levine against Thompson. It's stolen by Green. Open shot, Thompson. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 37 points for Klay Thompson.
Don't see it a ton, but Klay Thompson off the pull-up there. Great balance.
Levine against Thompson. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Throw good, Levine. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Durant the pass to Thompson. And another basket for Golden State.
That's a shot that Klay Thompson has perfected. A consistent catch and shoot guy.
Bulls trail by 13. Outside, Levine. Pass to Hutchison. Fires the three. And it's Looney with the rebound. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Warriors.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief two-game.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Klay Thompson.
And he was remarkable. Absolutely destroyed the opposition. Any matchup he had tonight, it felt like he was going to dominate.
No good on the free throw. Some changes for Golden State. McKinney's checked in, and it's Livingston in for Klay Thompson. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. And the second free throw, good. Chicago with the ball. They trail by 14. Here's Blakeney. The Warriors pull it in.
Perfect defense. Contesting without fouling. Exactly what you want to do, especially deep into the paint.
Cook kicks to McKinney. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Markkanen. Here's Hutchison. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Livingston looking for the opening. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Andre. I know if you could bottle a game like tonight, you would. But what's the key as you look forward to these upcoming games?
The key is just not letting all the outside distractions, get in the way of letting us do what we want to do. So we got to come in, play tough, and guys be ready to play.
Great performance tonight, Andre. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.